Yo, what is good, everyone? In today's short little video, I'm gonna keep this one very short. I'm gonna teach you guys how to balance boxing and weightlifting. So if you guys are weightlifters and you want to do boxing, or if you guys are boxers and want to do weightlifting but you struggle to balance it, or in general, if you want to gain muscle while boxing and you don't know how because of finding trouble in doing it, you came to the right video. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to balance boxing and weightlifting so you no longer have to struggle with this problem. I had this problem before for a long time until I made my program for it and I'm sticking to it. So now it's working very well for me and many others too. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys one tip and one way on how to balance boxing and weightlifting so that you can gain muscle while boxing. All right, but the first thing you need to keep in mind before we begin is you need to understand one thing. Boxing is a sport which requires a ton of cardiovascular endurance. What do I mean by this? Boxing is a sport which burns many calories. I'm talking hundreds of calories. And most boxers actually do run outside of their boxing sessions, which means you're burning even more calories than in your sessions. Most boxers run about 3 to 5 miles every maybe 2 or 3 days, which is a ton of calories just gone. Why am I saying this? It's because you need to keep this in mind because of one thing: calorie deficit. What do I mean? Calorie deficit is when your body burns more calories than you are consuming for your daily amount. For example, if I consume 2,500 calories a day, to be in a calorie deficit, I would have to be consuming around 2,200 because I'm not consuming my maintenance. You might be confused as to why I'm saying this, but this is actually very important when it comes to boxing and weightlifting, because if you want to gain muscle, it is a lot harder if you're in a calorie deficit than if you're in a calorie maintenance or surplus. So what I'm trying to say is, because boxing puts you in a deficit, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to actually gain muscle. Now, how can you deal with this? Let me tell you. So the first way you are actually going to start balancing weightlifting and boxing is one important thing: increasing your calorie intake. Why am I saying this? It is because when you are doing boxing, as I said previously, you are burning way more calories than your body's consuming. You're burning hundreds of calories each day, thousands per week. So what you need to do to ensure that you stay at your maintenance calorie intake or even a slight calorie surplus is by actually being in a slight calorie surplus. I would recommend around 300 to 500 calories to ensure that your body stays at the calorie maintenance or even in a slight surplus while you're doing boxing, so that your body's not burning excess calories, keeping you in a deficit. What's this gonna do for you? Let me tell you, it's not gonna do much. Why? You're probably not even gonna feel any different, because when you're burning off them calories from boxing and you're consuming them again, you're just going to feel like you just consumed them calories back from your boxing session, and it doesn't even feel like you're being in a calorie surplus. Because when you're in a surplus, most people think about it like, I'm eating more calories, but I'm not doing the cardio, so am I going to get fat? No, you will not get fat. But now, I recommend you to do around 300 to 500 calories surplus, which is going to keep you at your maintenance or a slight surplus of calories, which is going to make it a lot easier for you to gain muscle. Because as you know, being in a calorie deficit, you can still gain muscle, but it's a lot harder than being in a surplus. I mean, the other way around. It's a lot easier than, no, yeah, I was right the first time. I'm waffling right. Secondly, this part's just the extra part that I want to tell you guys, but please ensure that you are getting your daily protein intake every single day. Try and at least get close to it if you can't hit it every single day. But trust me, it is not even that hard to get your daily maintenance protein. Listen, make sure you get at least 1 gram of protein per 0.8 pounds of body weight. So go in a tracker on Google and search how much protein you need by calculating your body. And that's it for the short little video today. I know it's a pretty small tip, but the reason I only had to give out one tip is because I physically could not give out even more, because it would ruin what I've just launched recently. So I just launched a new how to balance boxing and weightlifting program. It's linked below. You can see it in the comment section in the description. So I couldn't even give out too many information tips. So I've got to say I'm sorry for that. But if you want the full guide on how to actually balance boxing and weightlifting, which I've constructed for you guys, it's a program. It's called Boxing and Weightlifting. It's pinned below. It teaches you guys exactly step by step and other tips and things you need to do that I've set out for you step by step to actually balance boxing and weightlifting efficiently. This video, yeah, cool, the tip was good and stuff, but if you want that actual real value, it's down below. Get that. If you want 35% off, by the way, use code EK. Code EK. It's up for 72 hours, so you might as well get the most out of it, right? So if you want to balance boxing and weightlifting, or if you want the home boxing program to learn boxing at home, that's also linked below. But anyways, thank you for watching the video if you made it to the end. And also, we're at 90K right now. Mad. YouTube plaque coming soon. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. You don't have to drop a like, but if you do, I really do appreciate that. And I'm out.